There are just so many different ways that you can give back to kids in the community, and whether that's a financial donation or your time, but just know that if you make a contribution to Big Brothers Big Sisters, it is going to make a lasting effect on these children. You're touching people's lives, and those kids are going to remember that for the rest of their life.
We were matched when Victoria was 8 years old, and on November 2nd, Victoria will be 18 years old. I became interested in the Big Brothers Big Sisters program after doing some research on different volunteer opportunities here in Anchorage, and for me, I thought the best pick would be the Big Brothers Big Sisters program. And now that I've been 10 years into the program, I can say that it definitely was the best choice for me, and Victoria has been a wonderful match for me.
More than just a mentor to me, she's like the sister I actually never had, and I actually got her, which is actually pretty neat.
Just really, I bring her along with whatever I'm doing, and she's just happy to do that. It doesn't have to be spending a lot of money, you know, she just comes over and hangs out, or we make cookies at Christmas.
I have a single mom, you know, 7 kids. Don't really get to do a lot of things that you know, I'd like to do, but they've showed me a little bit, you know, when I'm with Julie. Just
over the years, it's just been all different kinds of things that we've done. But mainly you just kind of do your thing and bring her along, and she's happy to just kind of get out of her environment and be in your environment with you.
There's not all the kids, you know, the little arguments or bickerings or, you know, babysitting. It's just, I'm by myself, and it's just like a whole nother world pretty much. Get to be more myself, be more open.
It's more of, let's prevent the problems before they happen rather than catching them after. You know, Victoria was 8 years old, so you're stepping in at a time before all those kind of things started happening, and now she's 18, rather than, you know, they've been to McLaughlin or they have drug problems and this and that. You're stepping in earlier. So, and it's fun. It's a fun thing to do. You have fun, they have fun. You get just as much out of it as they do.
You know, Julie has been there pretty much every step of the way. If I decide to do something, I go over it with her. We'll look at the good and the bad, you know, the pros and the cons. You know, we'll always pick the best solution to the problem.
So I just want to show that there's other choices out there, and if you make those good choices, that you can do the things that I think that she wants to do in her life.
She showed me how to just go for my dreams, you know, let nothing get in the way. And not even myself, you know, if I'm afraid, just go for it. If I fall, the only way to go from there is to get back up.
And I don't think it's any one moment. I think it's the little things that you just do along the way. You can't really pinpoint one moment in time, but maybe it was when we went camping, or maybe it was when we went for a little walk, or went to a movie, or bought her a new outfit to start school, or helped her get her school supplies, whatever it might be, who knows? No one's gonna ever know. You just hope that putting all the pieces together has gotten to her to where she is now.
She's a 10, you know. She's amazing. She's really, to describe Julie, she has like a glow to her. She's always outgoing, she's loud. You know, with loudness, it's not really, it's a good loud. Like, she stands out for, you know, the better good. She's a great big.
When I first decided to put Eli on the list for Big Brothers, to get him a big brother, he was having struggles with friends at school and some issues, and I thought a big brother would be a great inspiration for him to realize that somebody besides mom cares.
I was all like, okay, and then she looked up a website for Big Brothers Big Sisters, and that's how I met Gavin.
He looked a lot younger than I remember feeling at 8 years old. A very shy guy initially, but once I got to know him, what a bundle of energy.
We started off talking to each other, wow man, I can't wait to play with you and all that and all those cool things. Then 1 month later, we started to do activities like rock climb and all that.
So we started going for longer activities, go for hikes, big mountain bikes, out to the swimming pool, wherever. As long as it was active, I was up for it, and Eli would be up for it too.
Gavin and Eli have been matched for 2 years and 9 months, and it's been great. There's times that they see each other 3 times a week, and there's times that they see each other twice a month. But they're in touch. Eli knows he can pick up the phone anytime and call Gavin and ask him if he's got a question he doesn't want to ask Mom, or just to see how he's doing, to know that Gavin's always on that other line. And that's real important to know that there's somebody out there that's like that for you, besides your mom.
Usually when he asked me, are you gonna climb this one? Then I said, maybe next time, and then he try it, and then I'm like, okay. And then he tells me that I can succeed. I try it, and then I can succeed whatever I put my mind to.
Eli has taught me a lot. I'm a very type A personality, so I tend to be pretty focused on starts and finishes and doing things like we planned. Eli, while he may have little type A in him, is very much whatever goes, goes. Whatever we encounter, let's go explore. So, one of the things he's taught me is probably to relax a little bit.
He's one of a kind. He's so funny. He's accurate. He's strong. Let me pose. That's how he is.
I also have the perspective of, an 11-year-old now, and the way he sees the world, and it's certainly opened my eyes to maybe act more like a kid and have a little bit more fun. So I've enjoyed that part too.
He's there for me. He has talent. He's funny. He does math with me. He's educated, and I want to be just like him, but I actually want to be a veterinarian.
Gavin talks to him all the time about college and about how important school is and how important it is to listen and to do it right the first time. And he wants to be Gavin, which is a really cool thing to have such a good role model for my son to want to be. And he doesn't want to do the same career as him, but he wants to do the college and he wants to make a difference. And that's really the coolest thing about the match, is that he wants to make a difference like Gavin makes.
And maybe one day I'll be a big brother to another kid and show them that, tell them about my big brother that I had, and tell them about him.
Let's see, what is the most interesting thing that Gavin has taught you?
I'll say 2 things. About girls, how to treat a girl.
Okay, I need to know this. How do you treat a girl? How do you treat
With respect, and you open the car door for her.